Sweetie Pie, Audrey Mansfield was something every woman should know, right?
Well, every woman should know, but every bride definitely has to know for her special day how to do her makeup. And you know, so many destination weddings are going on that you can't always have a makeup artist there or take one with you.
Right.
And then some people just can't afford it. So I brought 2 local makeup artists, very good makeup artists, and I took the best of both of their lessons, put them together, and this will guarantee that you will look fabulous on your wedding day. And it's, I mean, it's just...
Or any special occasion.
Or any special occasion,
okay.
yes, but especially for your wedding day.
Okay.
So, you know, we're taking all the guesswork out of it.
Let's take a look.
Cool. Let's check it out.
It's extremely important to wear a primer. And what a primer does is it evens the texture of the skin out.
We're using foundation by Giorgio Armani. It's the Silk Luminous foundation. Just do circle motions all over the face. And I use a sponge just to pat, make sure I blend. After foundation, now we're going to set that foundation with powder. And I usually like to use a little lighter foundation on the face, and then I use a little warmer powder to go over that to add the contour to the face, which leaves the middle here a little bit lighter. Now we're going to do blush. Very easy on this. Always make it smile so the apple of your cheek pops out. And we do in a circular motion right on that apple. Afterward, then we bring it up to the temple. So now we're going to do the eyes. And what we're going to do is go over the whole eyelid. And I'm using this beautiful cream eyeshadow from MAC.
So we're going to do the brows now. I like to use brow powder because it's more natural than pencil. You just look to the areas where your eyebrows are sparse, brush up really lightly. And it's just extremely important to fill in the brows because it frames the whole face.
So now we're going to blend in a little darker color here to contour your eye. It's going to round it out a little bit and gives the eye a little bit of a lift on the ends here.
I love this brush. I have to mention it's Trish McAvoy number 29. It's just the perfect eyeshadow brush. So you're going to collect a small amount and then into the crease.
So I'm using a cream liner, which tends to be not so harsh as a liquid liner is, and much easier to apply. And we start in the inner eye, and we work our way to the outer. And I'm using this great brush by Smashbox, and it's angled. Small little movements.
When you want a more natural looking line, you're going to line up the edge of the brush with the lash line. I start on the outer lash line and just dab directly onto the lashes.
So we're going to put on the last lash here, right on the end. And what we do is we go right into the base of the lash line, and then I always like to push it. Now we let them dry a little bit, especially for brides. I like to use the Dior Show, definitely the waterproof.
It's really important to use an eyelash curler. So go ahead and tilt back a little bit. Look down, get the lashes in there. Try to get as close to your lid as possible without pinching. And then clamp down. And the key is to hold it for a pretty long period of time, 5 or 6 seconds. And use the tip of the brush to separate, to lift and separate the lashes. So think base of the lash line, don't just think tips.
These are these new lipstick pencils from NARS. So go ahead and fill in, line your lip. See how smooth it goes on. And all you have to do is reapply the gloss afterward.
Just take a small amount of the concealer onto your hand, and you're going to apply it to the inner corner of your eye. And just blend it out. Soft, feathery, lightweight strokes. And you're going to take a little bit of powder and just set it. Next is the bronzer. And this carves out those contours again, adds dimension. It's like a big number 3.
Clifford Emia is looking absolutely beautiful. Give us 3 of your top tips for any bride.
My tips are the liner. We use the cream liner in the cheeks. The color goes on the apple of the cheeks and then moved up to the temple. And then the lips using a pencil to line and fill in the whole lip, and then the gloss over that.
Well, Stacey, Lisa is looking absolutely fabulous. I know you have some product tips for our brides out there. What are they?
For skin, the foundation primer by Laura Mercier. I really love the Armani Silk Luminous Foundation. And my third tip is the MAC Fluid Line, because it's a waterproof liner that just really stays put, and every bride needs waterproof liners so that they don't, you know, smudge.
Okay, joining Audrey and me now is another Janelle. Janelle Andronico, bride-to-be.
Our bride-to-be.
I think her fiance thinks it's his bride-to-be.
I think she's our bride-to-be.
Wait, let's show a picture of the newly engaged Janelle Andronico with Tarek. Oh, look at that! You guys are so cute.
So cute.
Okay, so...
And Janelle's one of our producers.
Yes, she is.
Yes, if you haven't met her before.
So one of our star segment producers.
Yes.
You're going to make her over for like her wedding day.
For her wedding, yes, because you know what I wanted to show? We had two great makeup artists showing you great tips. We had Stacy doing a very minimal eye, and then we had Clifford doing a little bit more glamorous with the individual eyelashes. So that's one option you can do. And then there's another option that you can have done, and that's the airbrush makeup. It's been around for a long time.
Right.
It is just, you know, really great for weddings because you can get down lower. It won't rub off on your clothes. You can cover some, you know, tattoos or birth defects or freckles or problems with the décolletage. So I thought I brought some in and show you.
Yeah,
so
I
I'd
know
already
this is
done
the best thing in the world.
You know, it is.
Best
It's
coverage.
very easy. It's
Right.
hard to do on yourself, though. It really is. Although
Okay.
they're selling it like that.
They are.
You know,
I mean,
that
I
you
see
can.
some of the cosmetics. They have the little portable ones that you just do.
And the ones you can, the little ones that, like SK2 has one that I've shown you before. That one works and it's easy to do on
Okay,
yourself.
by Shiseido?
So really on this one, you just want to cover your hair, and you can see the
Does she need to
fine
close her
mist. She can. It's not going to hurt her. It's not directed at her. And you can just mist it on very nicely. I'm doing it on one side.
What does it feel like,
Very
Janelle?
sheer.
It tickles. It's refreshing, actually. It feels good.
It does, doesn't
Yeah.
it? And then you see you can take it down in the neck, and you can take it down all through the décolletage and on
I
your
would think
back,
that would suck
your
it all
arms.
over the place, but it doesn't.
No, it really doesn't. It kind of directs it. It depends on how far you put it away. And you can use multiple colors in there. You can put blush in there.
Okay.
You can do contour with it. And then some of my other tips, so we don't run out of time, and I can give you all my tips, because you know how I love to do that, is the airbrush luminizer. And this is also very nice if you want to get a little bit of shimmer on your shoulders on the wedding.
Oh,
look at that. Isn't that
sparkly,
lovely?
sparkly.
Where's your sparkle? Show everybody.
We like sparkle.
Yes, we're like silly here. But anyway, this is a really great product, and you get this one at Sephora. And another tip for this, if you want to put a little bit on your wedding veil, it just catches the light really
that's
nicely.
good. Okay.
So that's a good tip. Okay, false eyelash. Individuals, a bit hard to do on your own,
Right, let's
except
show
you,
this.
you're a whiz kid.
These
the
are
strips, which
individuals.
is your favorite.
These are huge, so you usually cut them in half.
Yeah.
And then they sell the smaller ones
Right.
in general.
And
which you
these
cut
are the
too.
inexpensive ones. I cut them on in
These are the
half.
ones I use.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Just
cut
so
them
the-
in half
yeah.
for Janelle and put them on just on the ends for her, so that looks really good.
Okay.
So those are my 3 tips, and the tips of the makeup artist on there. And if you follow these lessons, they're great lessons, a good learning tool for everyone, destination wedding or not.
Okay, Janelle, congratulations.
Thank you.
And Audrey, thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for those tips. Okay, let's talk about...